With the background?
Yeah, we could put the background on it.
Y'all been watching Power?
Yeah.
That and the Heels is what I've been watching.
I'm gonna start watching Hills.
Check, check. Oh, we live?
I mean, we're live, but I haven't gone to social media yet.
Oh,
Um, I may have to restart it to get the sound to come out through the thing. Let's see.
trying to see my team. How my team doing?
The Chiefs?
Yeah, how we doing?
They lost.
How the Niners doing?
Something real quick.
They won.
No, you're fine, Jason. I'll just
I'm gonna leave my cup full.
check your mic. Barry. Okay.
So Niners won? What's the record?
It's Tuesday without having to reboot
What's
this,
going on?
but it's still not sounding
How
right.
the Ravens doing?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, they look good. Derek Carr looked like he may have figured it out.
It was never him. Defense sucked.
Who won it last year? What's Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
How they doing?
Killing.
That's the only problem. Derek Carr, people acting like he just now bought. Look at his stats.
Well,
Pinball.
his first year or two, he was balling. He got that knee injury, and he took a little step back.
Even last 2 seasons, he had 4,000 yards under 10 interceptions. So going to the radar, your team losing. He's scoring 30 points a game and losing.
Gruden got y'all looking night though.
It's the defense finally stopping somebody. We can score. We always could.
Well, I mean, y'all
Stop
getting rid of
nobody.
Khalil Mack is worth it too.
Huh?
Looking like getting rid of Khalil Mack is worth it.
It was worth it when we got Josh Jacobs, but he can't stay healthy. So that's iffy. He didn't play last week, and the week before that, he was hurt.
Yeah, he had like a bad toe or something.
Yeah. So it's like we getting a halfway return on that one. The sleepers is stepping up. The guys that nobody thought was going to do nothing. Like Max Crosby, nobody knew
Oh, yeah,
that.
he balling.
Nobody knew nothing about him coming out of college.
Nah,
Like a
what's
4th round pick.
Waller is crazy.
Waller came from Buffalo because he had, off the field issues. They cut him.
Yeah, Waller's crazy.
Yeah, he had some. I'm from the Ravens. They didn't want to deal with him no more. With the drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
So he came to us and turned over a new league. Now I believe he's the best tight end in the league.
Nah, I still gotta go Kelsey and Kittle, and then he third to me.
I'm only gonna. I'll say him because Kelsey has a lot of pieces around him to take pressure off him. Everybody knows Waller getting the ball.
Yeah.
He's the first look. Kelsey's like the third look, maybe.
Nah. He the go-to.
Nah, Tariq Hill's the.
Nah,
Well, he's
nah,
the
nah.
go-to, but
Nah.
when it's time for a big play, it's not him.
Yeah, nah. But Kelsey the go-to.
But you see what happened with the Chiefs. They let Kelsey get his. Told Tariq no.
Yeah, but to me, Tariq Hill is the boom or bust one. It's either going to be like big plays or, he might have
But you have to
30
put-
yards or he's going to have 180.
Problem with him, you got they double him. They doubled him, but Kansas City can't run.
Oh, yeah, they can't run worth a damn.
They can't run the
I
ball.
thought that they missed Kareem Hunt.
They can't run the ball.
Can you imagine if they still had him?
They could have. They gave up on him.
Yeah, they actually really didn't have
Check
to
the
do that.
bathroom.
They didn't have to do that at all, now that I think about it.
Yeah, they gave up on him. They didn't have to cut him.
They was trying to make a statement because of the league, you know, domestic violence. Although that
Why
wasn't.
you just did suspend him?
Yeah, that wasn't. That he did get suspended too.
I'm saying,
That wasn't
why cut
domestic
him?
violence. Like,
You didn't have to cut him. You just suspended him.
You found it?
Did you go?
Yeah.
well, Ray
I
Rice
thought I
did was
heard it.
domestic violence. That wasn't domestic
Oh,
violence.
yeah. You mean you left it in the car? Unless you got it on vibrate.
Well, you were talking to me.
His phone?
I know it went to TJ's, but I don't remember it dropping out.
You went back to your voicemail again.
It's not under them hoodies and stuff.
I turned it down on my.
You said you turned the air on.
No, I did, but I turned the volume down on the mixer.
Oh, so that little fan over here holding it down. Might be. Did you take it out the car?
Yeah. Because I remember having that's what just came in there. I'm like, oh, I know.
Yes, I did.
Check. Shout out to all my barbers. Shout out to all my stylists. We are Beards N Baldheads. Your host, Fat Lace. Shirt, right? Got the flies guy on earth. True lies in the building.
You.
Got the soul survivor Barry in the building.
Yo.
Shout out to Mr. Aggie Pride, Cousin D.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Soup holding it down on the other side, doing what she does. Word on the street. Saturday they had the illest truck, the best food out there. That's the word. Is that true?
That's what I heard.
You know, at the House Music Festival in Plainfield, you know, it said Family Flavor was killing them. Is that true, so? So it's no time to be humble. It's true. She said she killed all y'all. They killed all y'all. Shout out to the family.
The line was long. I couldn't do it.
Couldn't do
I
it.
had to catch him next time.
Jerk burger though.
That go to show me the food was good. The line was long.
Yeah, that jerk burger really good.
You got to go online to reserve like food.
No.
I mean, I wasn't there on time for that. But
They got to sell tickets to get the food.
yeah, from what I hear.
Yeah.
They got to text. Yo, we got to connect. We got to connect. You know, that's what it's about.
I ain't gonna lie, I was looking for her. I was gonna cut the line.
We be terrible. Don't you hate but love when you know somebody that worked there? You be like, yo.
I ain't
they
care.
don't-
It was getting late. I'm like, where she at? Because I'm about to catch the line.
Like, yo, they know me.
Hey, man. Everybody was out there trying to get it in. So
Word up.
Yeah.
Everybody. I see them up there. They was trying to get in. They was looking just like that. Were they looking like that? Everybody was trying to get some of that food.
yeah.
They got the best food. Oh, is they food better than Daddy Green Pizza?
I never got a chance to get direct my pizzas to Daddy Green's Pizza.
You
Nah.
should've did that. That was some of the best pizza. Word on the street. That's what they had. You know?
His son tried to play him, but he's all good.
What you gonna get to? Some was trying to play.
Daddy's Green Pizza, is that like some 80s stuff?
It's
Yo.
some 80s stuff,
Yo.
definitely. The Last Dragon.
Last Dragon.
Bruce Leroy and Show Enough.
Cult classic.
Gotcha.
Super cult. Yo.
If you never seen The Last Dragon, you gotta take a look at it.
Not like as an adult.
As an adult.
As an adult. Like, what
It's for the
Like,
culture.
For me to remember like everything? No.
Yo,
If you was around in the 80s, you can quote lines of that movie.
Yeah, no, I could quote Friday.
Yeah, that's a little down the line. But this was definitely early, late. That's the mid 80s.
like
I could quote
right
Friday.
like 84.
I could
Ooh,
quote the
84?
Wood. Yeah.
84.
Friday in the Wood, I could quote that.
What he said from Friday, man. Rest in peace. What he said from Friday, P?
Smoke ass.
I can't.
My neck and my back.
I don't care.
I still don't kill my neck and my back. He made that famous.
Follow the dread. Jerry Curls was done after this movie right here. Rest in peace. AJ Johnson, rest in peace, AJ
Man,
Johnson.
it's crazy. He's
Man.
hell.
Talking about they were some
Man.
cult classics right here. You know,
Yeah.
we got Friday.
I was an adult when Friday came out though.
I was a teenager. TJ, you were in diapers. What were you doing, TJ?
Maybe like 7. I ain't seen Friday except probably like 99.
Yo, I remember seeing it in theater. I remember seeing that in the theater. I remember seeing some other classics in the theater. I remember we're gonna take it back last week from the top. You know, one of the biggest things, the most hyped about when they talk about them classics. You know, we talk about them verses all the time. We got Ja Rule, Fat Joe. Yeah, we saw what happened, but yeah, this was probably one of the funniest parts was that classic couple. Y'all saw when Nelly tried to make way on stage?
He did. He went over there and gave her a hug after he waited for about a good 20 minutes. I think he thought about it for a second because he left the stage when she came out. And everybody like, what happened to Nelly? Where you go? I think he had to go back and get himself together. And he came back out and took a beeline straight to her and gave her a hug. But they cut the camera. They didn't want nobody to make that the thing. So when he went to go hug her, everybody knew what was going on, but they cut the camera back over to Fat Joe. And people were on the comments were like, well, why'd y'all do that? Because that would have probably overshadowed what was going on at the moment.
Cuffing season.
Nah, he's done.
He's done?
Yeah, he's done.
Number one?
He ain't getting that.
Nelly ain't gonna get.
Nah,
Yo,
he's finished.
She said, I got a man.
He's finished. He's finished.
Oh,
Be like that.
it be like that.
Yeah. He had his time. But sometimes it look better now.
Sometimes you think your time is never done.
Most people think their time is never done.
You think we classic all the time. You know, cold classics. You know, we last forever.
You know, Biggie said people want that old thing back.
Want that old thing
But
back.
sometimes you don't need that old thing back. Leave it where it's at.
Leave it there.
Leave it there.
Leave it like that drip Jerry curl.
Sometimes it's gone for a reason. I know a lot of people got married twice and divorced twice.
He ain't number one no more.
Can't go back in if you ain't fix what was wrong the first time.
Is it always good to be number one?
Yes.
Why?
Depends on the situation he's talking about.
When you, man, see, I always have to, when you're a free man.
I mean, if you want to be
when you're
number
single-
two, there could be
Is
benefits,
it benefits
to
of being
want
a-
to be number two.
Is it benefits of being number two, number three, number four when it's in a relationship? Is it?
I think if you're number two and you like number two, it's because you don't want no commitment.
Sometimes that number one, like Nelly. Maybe you shouldn't have been number one. Yo, number four, number three could have been good for you.
But do we know what happened?
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie.
I had never heard what happened.
Yo, I remember I'm down in New Orleans for New Year's, and I'm at the Harris New Year's. And this is what was the whatever the gossip or whatever that says on the relationship. I know they was together, and I saw Nelly with a nice thing. New Year's Day. It was not Ashanti.
Maybe that was the reason.
Maybe that was it. Maybe I was there. I've been in a lot of places. I've been in a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they first place might lose that number one spot, man.
You remember how they even started? Was it a song?
Yeah, know what that song? I'm gonna tell you how it started. It started at that's the one picture I think I got missing. It started at the Sip and Slow Jam party.
I thought they was on a song together.
Nah, it started at the Sip and Slow Jam party
Sip
with
and Slow
Norm.
Jam.
Shout out to the General. Because the General had the Sip and Slow Jam on Friday night.
Oh, okay.
Yo. See? But not missing. The illest event. Anybody watching? Everybody who's watching, when you see the Sip and Slow Jam, Jizzam, he got one more coming up. It make you get like that extra Muslim oil. I had to wear my third best Muslim oil. I couldn't find my other one. I had to get like number 3. It was in there. It was a beautiful situation. Shout out to the General. Shout out to DJ Sandy B. That's where they met originally. The first one. I think they broke up because of T over here. That's why they broke up? Now I don't know why they broke up. Why you thinking about?
I can't remember how they got together in the first place.
I don't know how they got together.
I don't think I was too keen on knowing much about their relationship either.
Word up.
I remember when I thought him and Kelly was gonna do something. That's what I thought.
I don't know. Her and Irv Gotti broke up, and then that was.
I can't even see her with. I don't even like saying what I can't.
Nelly
see.
was dissing them on tracks.
Irv wasn't about to step on DJ Irv. Was this the hardest couple ever in R&B? Was this our favorite couple?
That's probably ours.
Who was it? That's Whitney and Bobby. See, you know what I'm saying? They keep it low key. They wasn't out here, hugging up like them right there. Look at the Tiara.
That was the first couple I think made everybody scratch their heads. A lot of people who hated it. Yeah, a lot of people I know hated that. Yep. They hated it. Just like people, I can't say they hated it, but people scratched their heads on Nick Cannon and Mariah too.
Yo, to me they both corny though. Like I don't even think.
But people, the lanes are different. The lanes are different.
I was proud of Nick though. Like
that's what I'm saying. The people looking at Bobby Brown the way they look at Nick Cannon, like how?
But I looked at Nick like, you want Mariah? Mariah wasn't even. She ain't her.
Cause she's a diva.
She ain't her. Like, was she talking to you, B? When she did that?
I think I was more of an Apollonia guy.
We said you sure look like a master to me.
I love Vanity, but I'll get a nod to
Yo, do you see
Apollonia.
this one face? You see this one face right here?
Yeah, you gotta.
Yo, these are classics
Yeah,
right here.
you gotta be in the '80s to know.
I'm aware.
She's trying to think who can compare to her today.
I don't.
Halle Berry.
No, yo,
I think she was a Halle Berry back then.
I think she killed her.
I'm just saying that was the thing. Like Halle Berry's been a sex symbol most of my life.
No doubt.
I think Vanity was that.
No doubt. Yo, when they had this verses right here, some people was. Did y'all like it? First of all, what was y'all opinion?
It was cool. It was good for Ja Rule.
I liked it. Just thought it was a lot of talking.
Well, they were definitely putting a show on.
Definitely put a show on. Good WWF. Why you feel it was good for Ja Rule, see?
Because people act like he don't got them joints.
Act like he ain't got them joints. I think this was the best thing for Ja Rule's career. They started in life, we try to just follow a negative narrative at times and don't give people a chance to get a comeback in their career because another person brainwashed them and said so. Be whack. Be whack.
I think if you anywhere in between that, if you was in high school, anywhere between 2001 and 2000, and I'll say maybe 7 or 8, you loved him. You did.
Yo.
And he was running it. And then he was running it. And that's why I'm saying I remembered the hits. And I was my thing was I thought Fat Joe was going to go deeper in his Jealous One Envy bag.
He was
but
definitely playing
the
wrong stuff.
He didn't go into the bag I thought he was going to go in.
I wanted him to go to shout to everybody on the check-in site. What up?
He
Luan, what up? Uncle
shot
Mike.
me. He shot me. He left a lot of songs on the table.
He left a lot of songs on the table. I thought he was going to get into that. I ain't even watched the whole thing.
He ain't even do I Got a Flow. Like,
He didn't do I Got a
I didn't hear it. Like yo, that's your number one banger. You came out. He did come out. I don't remember it.
That wasn't the first Flojo? I don't remember hearing that.
He did Flojo?
Let us know. Somebody send the list if y'all can.
I don't remember him doing it.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in if he did.
I feel like that's what he came out to.
He came out to that? See, that's the wrong move if he did that. He's supposed to hold that one.
He had a nah. He did. It wasn't that one. He did a dope joint. But yo, did y'all want to hear the one with R. Kelly?
Yeah.
That one with R. Kelly. That was.
Both of them actually got a joint with R. Kelly that was hard.
Take You to the Room, right? What's the
We
name?
Thuggin' was.
We Thuggin' and Wonderful with Ja Rule. They both had joints.
Do y'all think it would have changed the feel, or people would have like, we really don't care?
Nah, you got people that's, I guess they try to be political correct because people really, you got a lot of people on that really don't play R. Kelly no more live, and I don't get into that argument. You do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't get into that because I had people talking about, what kind of person are you if you listen to his music, and I don't get into all of that stuff.
I don't get into all that either. Respect
Right.
Respect the hits. It's the difference between a hit. Did all those hits, did they age? Because he says it's the difference between a hit and a classic.
It is.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, Ja Rule his age is great.
Yeah.
Eighth grade.
Yeah. Like I said, Fat Joe has some classics too. I just don't think he had enough.
Let me turn down a little taste.
I don't think he had enough classics.
I don't think he did. I feel like he should have went in a different bag. I felt like he should have went a different closet. That Louis Vuitton. That one orange.
He should have been in that DJ Khaled bag.
I don't know. Maybe should have had DJ Khaled hyping it up. Could have been different because what's my man who does the whatchamacallit, the battle raps. He was the one like it's like that. Don Juan DeMarco. Yeah, like he had the right New York DJ, but he had them songs. So yeah, he definitely had them hits.
That just let me know that Fat Joe had a lot of collabs, like with other rappers. Not so much like Ja Rule had collabs with singers, to be honest with you, but not too many rappers on his songs.
It wasn't a fair fight, but I love that fight happened. I love that Ja Rule's career, and hopefully people will give him a fair shot again. Like, yo.
You heard what Fat Joe said at the end.
What up?
He was like, I took this battle really pretty much knowing I was going to lose.
He said, I'm going against 17 number one hits.
He
I
said,
knew that
but
from the beginning.
he said nobody else wanted to go up against him. He said Ja Rule deserved his flowers.
Absolutely.
Because whether you liked his style or not, he was on the radio constantly.
And they try to get rid of him. They try to get rid of stuff like it
Well,
doesn't
50
mean.
Cent came out, and then that was,
50 Cent, the Feds.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That
yeah.
too.
Well, that was a whole different. I'm just talking about musically, but yeah, that Murder Inc. Pretty much.
We can't just write off people that are classic to us and forget that they weren't dope. Like never forget AJ Johnson, who passed away today. We cannot forget a classic, legendary actor.
Mhm.
Yo, they might try to forget the legendary Martin one day. Like he wasn't that dude. He's not as popular as he used to. Besides having that Martin show.
Yeah, but I can't put him and AJ on the same.
No, they not on the same thing, but they was in that same party. They was in that house party.
They was in the house
Right
party.
there. You
AJ played in a lot of stuff. He was never the lead guy though.
Never the lead guy, but
No.
Except for I Got the Hookup.
He was one of them.
another
Definitely.
cult classic. That's some
I Got the
people's favorite
Hookup.
joints.
So it's Players Club.
Players Club. He had a good role in that.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh yeah.
but you know what? We don't
that
even
was
have those
still-
movies no more, baby.
Oh no. They don't really do those low budgets no more.
I'm gonna tell you the best budget. Y'all better make sure y'all watch the Movement movie. My boy Syph in there. My brother
it
Bobby
is.
Stone in there. The Movement movie by Bobby Stone on YouTube. Fat Laces in there. Sister T is in there. Better check that out. Stop playing around. It's another classic.
What can they catch it on?
You can catch that on YouTube. Put in the Movement movie by Bobby Stone. Y'all gonna see Brother Lace. Y'all gonna be seeing Brother Bobby. Y'all gonna see Syph, man. Y'all gonna see Brother Patch. Y'all gonna see my boy Javon, Brother Jay. Like, man, it's
Check that
one.
out. Check that
It's
out.
that one. It's the dope. Yo, shout out to the Freedom Over Fear family that's in it. The BK Entertainment family that's in it. It's a dope movie. Make sure y'all check that out right there. Rim, what up? And part 2 will be coming out soon. El Guapo, what up? Was talking to G last night. Yo, what y'all feel about when they do, because part 2 will be coming out soon, when they do like classics over. Like we got some classic hits right here when you hold on. TJ, can you recognize True Lies anything that's good? Because you know how he get this. Can you recognize these classic movies, TV shows right here?
Not the white people, but
Say not the white people.
everything else, yeah.
Yo, we got House Party. We got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We got B. You let them know what that last one is.
With the white people?
Yeah. Dad, why everybody the white people? Y'all don't know who those people are?
No.
Yo, y'all real racist over here.
Oh man, that's Jack Tripper in them.
That's Three's Company.
Yeah, that's Jack. I couldn't tell Jack Tripper looking crazy with that suit and tie on.
Ah! Yo, that's Three's
He
Company
kind
right
of threw
there.
me off, Jack Tripper.
Said I hate when
I
class.
had no business watching that.
Shout out to Tiffany Barker and thank you for that when she says I hate when classics are done over. And I was going to ask y'all, how y'all feel like, cause House Party 1.
Yeah.
B, I feel like you at the.
What they mean by
side.
they mean by do it over or sequels?
So this what they doing, right? They doing these movies over. They going. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is supposed to come back out with the whole new cast.
Oh.
I'm like,
See that's different than a sequel.
But just sometimes just leave it alone. But when you don't own the name, like House Party's coming back out. That had like 3 was the your last part. They didn't have the same Reggie Hutland. The Hutland brothers directed it, but they got like part 4. They got another one with LeBron bringing it back out. Yeah. Shout out to my little big brother. But it's like, yo, do we really? Can y'all just have another name? Stop messing up.
but
Three's Company, you know about it.
But there's always been remakes of everything is a remake.
You know what?
Even like think about like Scarface is like a remake from like the 30s, right?
Yeah.
No doubt.
It's
It
crazy because a movie, a show like Three's Company, I could see how they could make it better.
Yo,
The concept of the show
Woo.
was crazy. Like when I grew up, I didn't understand it when I was watching it. I just thought it was funny.
it was funny.
But now, as I gotten older, this was a man living with 2 women,
Chameleon.
playing like he's gay, so he don't have to get evicted.
Super.
But he wants to mess with both of them.
Both of them.
And
Both of 'em.
And even his best friend was wilding. So
Yo.
yeah, that I could see how the show could be. If they did it over, I could see
Shout
how
out
they
to Larry.
could make it better.
Larry at the Regal Beagle.
My man, Mr. Roper, is the
Mr. Ro-
dude.
Yo, so boom. Now, yo, they switched characters at a certain point. They had Mr. Furley. They had
that's
Mr. Roper.
Yeah.
Yo, and it didn't lose a beat. It was still funny.
Right.
It was still, the Ropers was funny, but sometimes, yo, that other Aunt Viv,
Oh yeah.
that thing ain't hit right.
yeah,
Do you
nah.
remember Aunt Viv? True Lies. I got it, because, we got the flyest guy on earth. You know, he was born in 1998.
I watched The Fresh Prince a lot.
You watched it a lot.
He's in 98.
Yeah, you know, T act like he was just born. You know what I mean? But no, The Fresh Prince. That's a TV show I don't think ever ages.
I think
No.
the Fresh Prince, they shouldn't do it again. If they're gonna do Fresh Prince, I could see a movie.
Well, they're saying they're making it a drama. It's not a comedy.
Yeah.
It's a drama.
I could
The
see
darker side.
I could see a movie, like a serious side of it,
I can see that.
like a real, him really having to leave home because he got problems.
Bro.
I could see that. They coming out with a new Wonder Years. I want to look at it because it's the black version.
Where Winnie at?
The Wonder Years is
The,
my
it's
shit.
the black.
Winnie?
It's the black version.
They got new.
Yeah, the black version coming out. Wonder Years. So I kind of excited to watch because I was a big fan of Winnie Cooper and them.
Yo,
But yeah,
y'all.
Shout out to Fred Savage.
Yo,
he's a part of the show.
yo,
Fred
this-
Savage?
Yeah, he's like a producer. He's producing and consulting it.
Yo, Syfe said I still watch. Shout out to Siobhan. Happy belated. And he said, yeah, some don't need to do sequels or remakes. Yo, how y'all felt about House
I don't
Party
know,
2 and
but
3?
I
Real
like
quick.
sequels. I like sequels.
But did y'all like Pajama Jammy Jam?
Yes.
I know Martin did. His career stepped up. Like, you know.
I think
I did because it sparked a lot of Pajama Jammy Jams. We wasn't
Oh.
having that before that.
Oh,
So when I was in college, yes, that was the thing. There was a lot of Pajama Jammy Jams popping up after this movie.
that silk.
Yes, I remember we going to the Walmart shopping for stuff to wear for the night,
Ooh.
looking for sweatpants.
T, you know about Pajama Jammy Jam?
Yeah, right at the Sunrise Club around the corner,
What you was doing?
dancing.
You was
He
dancing.
said dancing.
You should have been at the sipping slow jam party. I'm trying to tell you.
It was a work
Shout
night.
out to Secor, the Wonder Year. Hold up. Let me. Yo, hold it. It's too many of y'all getting excited about this Wonder Years right here.
It's-
And hold
About
up.
to pop off.
It-
Wonder Years was fire, and they got like one of the greatest theme songs ever.
I doubt on check. They said they need to say what happened to the stuff behind the scenes with Aunt Viv. I think they did that with the.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Yeah, on HBO.
Yeah, on HBO. On check that out. Tiff on the real. But yo, I'm one thing I love about us, we never step on each other's toes with women. But fellas, I'm starting to feel some type of way because I feel like all y'all is going at my Winnie Cooper. Like,
No, I got somebody
I'm
else.
good on her.
No, I got somebody. I love Winnie Cooper. I got somebody else though.
thank you for respecting my girl.
I'm good on her.
You good?
You need to.
No, I
leave
got Topanga too. Hold up.
No.
No, I got Topanga too. Nah.
Topanga and Alexis Fields, you need to leave alone.
Yo.
I could have them. I'm gonna take my girl from Saved by the Bell, Lark Voorhees.
You could get locked. You can get locked. I like the next one.
I'm gonna take Tootie too while I'm at it.
You can get Tootie.
Look, that's what I said.
Tootie and the white boy. Tootie and the white boy.
Because I like her sister.
Yo, you see him stand me down though? Me and T ain't never had a T just gave me like I like his sister. Chest got all swole. Well, yo, if y'all really know about it, like I said, my first love right here. That's who he's talking to right here. Talking to Rudy. Rudy was on that other side.
Damn, that roof gone.
Yo, that roof gone, man. Yo, shit, he come home. Why didn't we talk? Ooh.
You could rock those back then.
Yo, why though? Why was this accepted?
That roof is gone.
Why was
don't
this
know.
accepted?
That's the
Y'all
moon
see-
roof.
Y'all saw George Jefferson.
George, yeah.
I think bald heads wasn't the thing. I think bald heads wasn't in style unless you was like Isaac Hayes.
It's because of Nicky Barnes, yo.
Nicky Barnes had this one.
I think he had a little something. It wasn't good.
Yo, you need a top hat every day with this one right here. Like,
I seen a lot of those back in the day growing up. Like there wasn't nothing bad about it. Like you seen a lot of that.
I think because they like men like this, black men with this cut right here. How hard do they punch? Yeah, like they punch through cement. Like this is a different
definitely
type
had
of
elbow grease.
Yeah.
We didn't do the comb. We couldn't do the comb over.
Yo, there's no comb over. It's not right there.
Ain't no combing over for the black man. So
Yo.
it's either that or it's all gone. And I think we had a real stigmatism about going bald back
You
then.
get a point for stigmatism right
I didn't really think so. Growing up, I don't remember too many bald people in my life.
Yo, cause they had that cut right there.
And then Michael Jordan
That was
and
it.
them changed the game.
Yeah, it's
Onyx.
crazy. It's crazy because Isaac Hayes couldn't even change the game.
Did this change the game, B? That follow the drip. How long was this? Like you was,
Follow the Drip was Robin Harris.
like that Jerry curl. Did
Oof.
you ever get compelled to get the Jerry curl? Like that was a different type of feel.
No, my mother wasn't into that. My mother was into the afros, if anything.
No doubt.
But when it comes to the Jerry curls, that wasn't, you know, she was pro black. So it was like that was trying to be white, but she wasn't with it.
Yo, man, y'all ever walk into the hair salon with your mom and it smelled like straight activator and wig? Yo, like, I used to hate that smell. That Jerry curl drip was something different.
It's great. I never remember ever going to the hair salon. My mom, but
No, not salon, like the store.
I just be getting from the crib. You know, when you got 3 sisters,
Mm.
you know, and all you smell is that hot comb on the stove.
Ooh. Smelling like Blue Mac.
You come in the house and all you see them sitting there, like, oh, it's gonna be a long night for them.
Neck got burned.
Looking at that hot fire red comb on the stove, like, how do you not burn them? My mom didn't burn them though. They didn't have the black tips on their ears like the girls at school.
As long as their hair didn't look like that. Yo, shout out to New Style.
Oh,
if y'all know
man.
about it. Shout out to, we talking about classics, we talking about legendary, talking about classics, Jersey
Look at
finest.
them starter coats.
Yo, that was hard right there. That was shout out to Tara on the check-in. Miss Dawson. Yo, y'all remember?
Look at Tretch.
Y'all Trigger Tretch. Y'all remember that video when he took that when he took like the braids off because he was thinning like my braids and because he was looking like this at one point.
I remember when he
It was like that
had
Feel
the
Me
braids
Flow.
when he first
That
came
Feel
out.
Me Flow video. If y'all watch Feel Me Flow, Tretch hair was going like this with his braids right there, and he took it off. Shout out to Trigger
He said he
Tretch.
took it off.
He took it off. Nah, and that's when the baldy, it was smooth.
I think by that time you could do the baldies, cause like he said, Michael Jordan had already laid the platform down for you,
No doubt.
so you could go bald.
But Mike didn't seem like real. Like Mike was cool, but like cool on the court. Was he like real people cool?
I think girls really liked him, and that's the first time I ever seen girls really
Mike was cool for
fantasize
a while.
over a bald man.
You said he's cool
He was
for.
cool for a little while, and then he just, I don't know, his jeans just got baggier and baggier.
I think for the older generation, he never really went away until he retired. The second time. The
Yeah,
first-
like he just wasn't cool no more.
Right. The second time he retired, it was like, all right. When he came back to the Wizards, it was like, all right, Mike, you should have stayed home.
Kicks got worse.
I like them last pair he had.
Me
The
neither.
12s, I like those.
I didn't. No, not. I'm talking about like them 22s.
Oh, nah, I
He
gave
didn't
up
play in
after.
those. He was playing in like
Nah.
the 18s and the 17s. Those was
Yeah.
fire.
I
And the
didn't.
16s. I liked all of those.
Is this the coolest Mike ever? Coolest Mike style? Like, look Mike styling
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah, Mike's the coolest.
Look at Mike and
yeah.
Penny. Y'all do not forget the legends, the classics.
Mhm.
They were real, regular people too. Do not ever forget Mike used to style on them. What kicks he got on right there? You know that?
Can't tell.
Me neither.
Right.
Yo, he got the Mike styling. Yo, Mike look like you are not talking to my sister. If you
Well,
want it, I'll give you them
Well,
hands.
Mike from Gary, you know.
Talk about it, big.
Gary is a place where you're not known to be a punk if you came from there. Not saying you can fight, but
Y'all see how Joe Jackson was making them fight in the beginning?
yeah,
of the movie?
that's what I'm saying. Like, you come from Gary, anybody come from Gary, Indiana, or that area knows you're not coming up a punk, or you're gonna have a hard time.
How many sisters? Well, yeah, CC, Reby, Centipede, all them. How many? Like, there's a whole bunch of them. I feel like,
three girls.
yo,
and was it 7 boys? It was
I-
7 of them.
I ain't the type, cause yo, I'm all about peace. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know, I'm this the type of person I am. You know, if you want to read that, big,
Stay close to people who feel like sunlight.
yo, cause I try to bring the light. Man, shout out to all my people who was at the festival the other day. Shout out to G Money, shout out to Tips, shout out to all y'all, man. Yo, I try to bring light. I like to be around people that's with the light, but sometimes I'll be with it. Sometimes I'll be on my Bobby Brown. Sometimes I'll be on my movie. So yo, B, my question is for you. We got the Smiths versus the Jacksons because they both some big families. It was going down in a rumble. What family winning, B?
The Smiths, we deeper than them, so. That's just,
But they from Gary, Indiana, B. So you saying the Smiths from Plainfield, y'all? How was going down, bro?
yeah, we gonna take them out.
Which sister?
Unfortunately.
Which one of your
I'm knocking
sisters?
Mike out.
yo, man, rest in peace to Mike. No offense, but you know you gonna have to go against the hardest one, like, cause Mike.
Oh, the hardest one might have been Jermaine.
Ooh, Jermaine.
Jermaine might have been.
Which brother gonna get Jermaine?
Oh, my middle brother, Sean, gonna take Jermaine out.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta deal with
Yo,
Jermaine.
who gonna get Janet? Who gonna get Janet?
Nobody mess with her. She little. She ain't in it. But somebody gonna take Latoya head off.
Ooh.
I don't think Latoya wasn't no work with nobody.
Toya is running in the house.
She running definitely. She's not coming outside.
Latoya running in the house.
She's not coming outside.
She might not. She might not. You know, back in these days, you know what I'm saying? Yo, back in these days, like, we really, yo, you know we can fight and all that, like, cause we, I feel like this is like this Barry and his brothers back in the day before they fight the Jacksons. Are y'all looking like that?
Man, it's crazy because we took pictures looking like that.
That's what I feel.
Yeah, we definitely did. And, I had two older brothers, and we seemed to took a lot of pictures that way.
Y'all watch on Flea Market?
Watch on Route 18. Yeah.
US 1.
We had our, we call it spray paint shirts.
The airbrush was heavy.
Airbrush, and we had the other one with the iron-on letters.
TJ, do you know about... I got to check in with you, because were you around when...
For what?
For iron-on and airbrush?
Yeah, we started doing it again, actually.
Okay. See, sometimes remakes are good.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes remakes are good.
You remember we used to do it like to our Air Forces and shirts?
Yes, indeed.
And I definitely had a few airbrush shirts.
That's it. Yeah.
I had the Diplomats one. I had the Nino Brown one. I had a Jay-Z one.
I had the Jason and the... Oh, y'all thought she was going to get a shout out right now? Nah, she's not going to get a shout out. But, yo, I saved my Hubbard school lunch money. I made, because I used to get $2.
Yeah.
So I used to get $1 for, I was like, yo, if I get Butter Crunch and Lipton tea, and I can eat leftovers by the time I get home, I can get like tuna or something. So I kept saving $1. Y'all, you know who you were that Christmas in '92. The airbrush shirts saying Jason and her. Wrote a song about it. I really did.
And that's back when you would put your face or your name on stuff. Like
the button.
Yeah, the buttons, your name spray painted on your shirt. Like nobody didn't know your name. They knew it then.
They knew it then. Getting too hot to handle.
Oh yeah. Oh, the hats too though.
The hats too.
Yeah. Oh, how about the rhinestones?
Ooh.
We start putting rhinestones on our hats. Yeah.
Ooh. I got my face on this one. Shout out to Love Is Wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Love Is Wealth. LW Customs. You know they'll get you right with it.
What's up?
They'll get you right with it. Yo, B, when y'all was fighting them, right? Because you know back in this day when y'all was about to battle, see T was just a straight brawler. You know T was either brawling or just was up with his ladies, looking like that. But we came from them days. At one point, now this is a weird time in these 80s. Because, and it's similar to the time right now. You got young brother.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Fly dude.
In the streets.
In the streets.
Yep.
I think they in Harlem.
Yep.
Then you got, he's like, yo, man, Laura Charles. If y'all don't know her name, the movie was Laura Charles.
Yes, it was.
You sure look like a master to me. Laura Charles. He wants to win a date with Laura Charles. I think it was like a dance contest. Yo, look at that TV in the back. Yo. Is that an 8-track or what? Now, TJ, I don't know about this one right here underneath.
That's a VHS.
It's a VHS? All right. I don't know. I think that could be.
That's VHS.
But he's like, yo, man, you not coming with me. Yo, you a weirdo.
Right.
Yo, why did everybody want to emulate this weirdo by the end of the movie that won Laura Charles? Because karate changed that.
People don't understand. You wasn't born in. If you were born in the 80s, you loved karate and kung fu.
Absolutely.
And wrestling.
Absolutely.
But you loved it. We wore Chinese shoes.
Yes, we did.
As a style.
We did.
So
yeah, that Wu-Tang series.
Like, this was crazy. Like, I mean, you don't understand the craze of watching kung fu flicks on Saturday mornings. That's what we did.
That one.
That's what we did.
Shout out to the general. That was that one right there. Like, yo, I wanted Laura Charles. Like, was she talking? She was talking to me too. We don't have to fight over this one.
I told you I'd take Vanity from Purple Rain.
You took, yo, that was. We got. We all had that
That
same
was Apollonia, rather.
Apollonia, but
That's what
Vanity
said.
was that purple ring. Yo, Prince had them all.
Yeah, Vanity was his girl, and Apollonia both was his girls.
Yo, so did you have to be a singer or be able to beat somebody up? Like, it's weird because we talk about like what women are attracted to, and women are attracted to what they can't have. Most of the time, you know, we fly when y'all don't want us.
I think that's human nature.
That is human nature. Cause yo, remember at one point, yo, he wasn't just a sucker the whole time. Once he got back in his bag, she came back around to the dojo like, yo, you know, I don't know what she wanted to do. He wasn't off. Y'all better make sure y'all watch The Last Dragon. Have you seen The Last Dragon?
Yeah, I just told you I don't remember it. Really.
You gotta watch it again. I think you make a dope song about it. You know what I mean? Knowing you.
It's
Heard
a
the
lot of
performance
references.
on tour.
There's a lot of references to Bruce Leroy and Show Enough. Show Enough was
I
really
was
the
not be in
dude.
the States.
Oh, lost. Sure enough, was that dude. So, but he didn't get the girl. We wanted to be who got the girl. That's who we wanted to be, the person who got the girl. So it's like, yo, either you can fight,
Right.
or you're super cool. But then the super cool went into fighting and weird. But what all made sense was they want you more when you don't give them the time. Is any truth to that? What's the correlation? with that?
Absence makes the heart fonder. I hear.
I like that phrase. Y'all want to break that down for me?
I mean, just not being around, it makes you wonder more.
But you're supposed to spend time. You're supposed to be number one. They're supposed to be your number one priority. I'm listening to Patrice O'Neal. Rest in peace, Patrice O'Neal. Watching him. And he's like, yo, my woman is number 4 in my life. Number 4. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, like these people right here. You know what I'm saying? All them number 4s. You got Brett Favre, Barkley, Dumas. Let's Lou Gehrig right there for y'all don't know who the baseball player is. He said, my girl is number 4 in my life. It goes me, my career, my mother, then my girl.
His girl, not his wife.
Not yet. He probably would have married her, but they passed away. I mean, he passed away. So I'm gonna say he was gonna marry her. They was gonna do this right here. You know what I mean? So what do you think? Should he have rearranged his order? Because if the woman is number 1, you putting all your eggs, not your career, not TJ. You taking these dope pictures. I'm like, can I get some dope pictures like that? You know what I mean? Like,
You gotta be around.
I was around on Saturday at the house festival. I swore he was gonna pull out the camera. I was like,
It was
yo.
on. It was.
I saw it on you.
It was
Nah,
on
yeah.
you.
I was like, I'm gonna call you. I went to go touch up my beard and everything, and it ain't work. You ain't pick up. I beeped you. Delicious. That's what.
This guy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yo, what does it mean? What does it mean when they don't get that time of day, B? You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's a ego thing when it comes to women who, if a guy like you used to guys always coming for you, and sometimes it's that guy that doesn't, even if he wants to, he's like, you got too many guys coming at you, I'm gonna leave you alone. Sometimes she looking at him like, what's wrong with you? You don't think I look good? And that sometimes piques her interest that the guy's not pursuing her. But I think that happens often, to be honest with you.
Did it ever stop you? Any of y'all? Like, yo, man, everybody want to get at this one. And you genuinely like her. Has it ever stopped, like, not saying that she slept with everybody, but just because she's known as this one, has it ever intimidated either one of y'all? Like, I don't even know if I want to.
Not intimidated, but it's definitely been a situation where a lot of guys are talking to her, trying to get to with a female, and you like, I'm not in that. I'm gonna bow out, and then that female ends up coming for you. Like, why you not approaching me like the rest of the guy? Now her interest is piqued, whether you want her or not. She wants to know why you don't. Cause that's because she's her self-esteem and her ego. That's what that is. So
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. And then
I've told a really pretty girl that she was ugly.
did she look like her?
Hmm?
She was prettier than Ashanti.
Yeah, she was pretty in Shantae. I said, I don't want you ugly.
What-
I didn't mean it at all.
What grade was
and
this?
that made her.
Was this adult stuff?
This is college.
This college?
I was like, you know, you look all like you kind of ugly. Now, I knew she wasn't.
And how did that work?
It worked till every day she would see me, and I try to impress me now for no reason.
How was your laundry after she washed your clothes? I feel like she
nothing-
had Downy Fresh in your clothes with good fold and fluff. Like,
It became cool because she just was blown by the fact that I called her ugly, even though she knew I probably didn't mean it, but she wasn't sure. So she was like, she was dressed differently now. I could see her trying to impress me. Like, why? I was joking.
Women don't get humbled often, so when they
Right.
do, it's like, oh.
Right, but I kept a straight face. I didn't laugh. I was like, you think all that? I said, you kind of ugly anyway. And everybody looked at me like, bro, you crazy. And they laughed at it. I kept a serious face, even though I didn't mean it, because I wasn't trying to get with her. After that, I could see her stepping her dress game up around me and stuff. I'm like, was she really trying to get me to say she looked good?
yo, if y'all don't hold up now, is this in college? Because y'all know
In
B went to
college.
college in Tennessee,
Yeah.
and
I was doing okay, so I didn't
from up
really.
top. You
Yeah,
from
I
up
didn't.
top.
Yeah, I
It's a
didn't
different.
even-
It's
yeah.
unlike some of the guys. I don't care if they the starter on the football
Yeah.
team. I
Yeah.
don't care if they from wherever they from. They do not have the swag like Barry from up north,
I
Barry
got-
from Jersey.
Got tired of her thinking she was the shit, even
Where-
though
where
she was.
from? Where she was from?
Florida.
Mm.
She was from Florida, and man, everybody
Hair
was going
going up to
crazy.
here, like,
Everybody
that
was
was-
going crazy over it. And I was like, man, she ain't all that. It's like, man, and she thought she was all that. And something happened, whatever. And I was like, you ugly anyway. Everybody looked at me, laughing, because they were like, Barry, you crazy. She's beautiful, and she was. But she never let it go. I let it go, but she kept bringing it up.
She still to this day is in Barry's DM. Now I'm
No,
playing.
we
I'm playing with y'all. I'm playing with y'all.
No,
Playing,
we was
playing.
friends. We was friends for a while, you know, because that made us become friends. Even though she ended up dating one of my friends, but that blew her head off.
Yo, sometimes it's even doper to have a dope friend. And to be in that type of vibe right there, and actually stressing the fact that she's beautiful or she's this and that, because, yo, you're right, T. A lot of beautiful women do not get humbled.
Right.
Now, I sent you a song the other day. I sent both of y'all a song the other day. Yo, you get that music back on B. Yo, did I send you that track, B? When Hey Miss Woods, I sent the song about who was it? Louis Farrakhan.
Yeah.
What did it say? Marry you an ugly woman? I think that was the name of
Yeah.
it. How did y'all feel about that song?
No, it's funny.
I thought it was funny. I don't know how serious he was.
Did we get any, maybe a smidget of truth, or to see his point? What was his point in? We talking about Louis Farrakhan. I think it was called what was it? Something Jack, Calypso Jack.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all want to check that song out there, it's like marry your ugly woman. It was like your ugly woman, and we'll have your dinner on time for you. We'll have your we'll not try to mess with one of your friends. Will not be promiscuous, even though we use that word. I'm gonna give myself a point for that one right there. Will not stun on you. Will not have you looking like on the right. Y'all don't want that face right there, that be loud face.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want that.
I've heard women say that about men.
Having an ugly man.
Man, yeah.
So even for the women.
I've heard women say, get your ugly dude because they treat you better. I've heard that plenty of times. But as far as referring to a woman, I don't really know. I don't think I've heard that often. I heard say, whatever pretty women are busy. I heard that a lot. But
If it's a pretty woman on the check-in, I want y'all to tell us why we wrong. Now, if it's a woman on the check-in and you don't make a comment, that means you are ugly.
I see-
And you're saying that. Because if you're a pretty woman, you need to make a comment. Let us know how Farrakhan was wrong.
I was getting ready to say you're going to have all the women jump on there and say he's wrong.
Well, let me know if y'all ready. You said, but not ugly and broke. Oh, thank you, Adele. Not ugly and broke. You know what I'm saying? So hold up, you talk about the men. So the men, he can be. So what up? So hold up.
I think the broke thing is for a lot of people is like universal.
You don't want nobody broke, but that's where it comes to something like this. It's like, you either want somebody who's gonna fight and they scared of you, depending on what part of your life, or somebody that's real cool. But now, all right, either way, say you got the master. He's into what he do.
Right.
Chopstick.
He wasn't into women.
Wasn't into women, you know, he
Yeah.
weirdo. Got Daddy Green's Pizza. He's sweeping. But now he's getting his bread because he got to look fly for Laura Charles over here. So she could look at him like that. But they all don't have the time. But women want to be number one. They don't want you to be number four. So sometimes they end up with somebody like, I don't know.
I think Bruce Leroy he wasn't broke. He had a whole
You
school.
weren't broke, but women want all your time. They want to be number one. What's going on? Like how many baby mamas Lil Wayne had? Yo, you're right. Well, hold up. First of all, I'm not saying you're right. Like I'll be saying he ugly or something like that. If that's the point. So what is it? So they just want a star?
I think she trying to take a shot at Lil Wayne where he looked.
I think she's trying to.
But I don't think Lil Wayne looked like he did then like he does now.
He look rich. So when you rich, it's a whole different look. That's a whole different look. You look like one of these people right here. Whether you feel they look good, ugly, smugly, whatever, these people right here on these magazines look rich.
Yep.
And they are probably the most attractive to anybody. Maybe, maybe not.
Nah, man.
No, I'm talking about the women.
Nah,
No?
that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Women crack me up when they say, I don't care.
I
I
don't
don't
care.
care about his money.
They don't care about their money. What they care about, T? True Lies knows. You got defense mechanism. You got a whole lot of songs that touch these topics right here.
I don't know what they care about, man. They care about themselves.
I mean, I'm not talking about the beautiful queens on the right-hand side over the room of Family Flavor. I ain't talking about Sue who cares about her family, who caters to the husband. I am not talking about DJ Sandy B who cares about the general. I am not talking about the women of BKS1 Toya if y'all watch the Al Show. I'm not talking about these women over here. I'm talking about, you know, them floozies. You know how like them, you know how your grandmother like floozies? Don't talk about them. What them floozies?
They care about themselves.
They just care about themselves?
Yeah.
Is that a problem? Cause you know one of these, like I
You got a lot of
said,
people that out here that are users.
something borrowed, something blue.
A lot of users.
Billy Myth hit me before we close out. Billy Myth asked me, he was like, yo, we got a lot of corny dudes out here, but we got a lot of dudes that's locked up. We got a lot of dudes out here who make other choices that don't want to be with women. And these women sometimes don't want to be with men because it's slim pickings. So now they're being with some guys who really don't meet the fly criteria.
They settling, what you saying?
They settling.
Everybody's, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but
They settling.
yeah, I say over 50% is
Rumor
settling.
was good.
I'll take that
Hey,
to like
let's talk,
75%. I think 75% of people
70,
settling.
they settling. They settling because they not being. They want to be, you know what I'm saying? They might want to be with the women. I don't know that. I mean, whatever you do, that's what your choice
Well, I
is.
mean,
Shout out to everybody in freedom of choice.
Life is a business,
Life is a, talk about it, T.
so you know.
Nah, don't. Life is a business.
Yeah.
I think if you
road.
invested time and money in somebody, I personally don't call that settling.
Yeah,
If
no
you-
one wants to start over.
If you
That's Lena,
invested
they
time
do.
and stuff, right? So I guess in a formal way, that could be considered settling after time passed. You know,
Lena said some women coming right with the right intention, and Lena, she's a queen, and she absolutely does. And but time passes, but you know, just like what they was talking about when they talk about these hits, and when time passes, you know, we gotta have a lot of confidence in ourselves as black men. You know, they be trying to tear us down. They be
Time
trying to
don't
tear
give
us
you
down.
time.
This is when I was talking about that sipping slow jam. Cause like, yo, this is time after time, every time it's gonna get better when it's the sipping slow jam. Yo, B, have you ever been in a car right here and you got your mans
yeah.
driving and you in the front, you tonguing?
No, I was in the back seat.
You was in the
I
back
ain't gonna be in
seat.
the front seat with him.
TJ, well, yo, see that? That's how I'm be doing Winnie Cooper in the next 1 year. Right? You know
Do your thing.
what I'm saying? And like,
That's, I don't want her. Do your thing.
so I can give Tootie sister talk. What about Topanga?
Nah.
Yo, make sure y'all come to that sipping
First of
slow
all, her
jam.
name is Danielle Fishel.
Yo, man, it's Topanga. Just like it's Rudy, it's Topanga. That's what it is. That's what it is. And women, y'all rocking with the best right now. Y'all rocking with the classics. You're rocking with the legendary Beards and Baldheads. BKS1 Radio. We got claps for that thing right there, B.
Definitely.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Appreciate y'all every week watching. Y'all want to support. If y'all want to donate, this is how you could donate. Make sure you share, please. Whether it be on YouTube, Facebook, please make sure y'all share. And let somebody know, let them know every single day is something dope on BKS1 Radio TV. Always something dope to watch every single day of the week. Shout out to all my barbers, shout out to all my stylists. We are Beards N Baldheads. See y'all next week.
Peace.